Hello everyone, welcome back to Mappenhausen. I'm Hitman82. Hitman. I'm Hitman, I think. I'm Slurman, I'm slurring. Speaking of slurrying, that's what we're doing today. Howdy, Mike.
Hi, Hitman.
Hipman. It's Hipman today.
Okay.
Hello, Squirrely up there on the Squirrely on the slurry tanker. Slurry. Slurry.
Hello.
Junkyard I told him to go climb a tree and he did. Oh, I didn't tell him to do that. Actually, Junkyard, you're like an ant, because I can't actually see you, I just see the tree. And you're carrying Rickster around. Howdy, Rick.
Howdy.
You're like a hobbit, Rick. Junkyard's the ant, and he's carrying you off into the forest.
Okay.
Alright, so we traded in some tractors. We got rid of the Lamborghini, sad face, but it got upgraded to a Case Magnum. This is the one that has the tracks in the back. We have the wheel weight configuration on there now. And big engine upgrade, that's all we buy is the big engine upgrades when we buy them. Then we have the other one. What was the other tractor? Oh, the other Case we traded in. So maybe we traded the Case for the Case, and this is our new Lamborghini, which is now a New Holland T9.
All your Case are belong to us.
All of them. They all belong to us. Aha. This thing's a bit of a beast.
It's rocking too.
Right, so let us begin. So we've got Mike is going to be feeding me slurry. Thanks, Mike. Try not to, get any on my shoes. and Junkyard's going to be running a forage harvester, and Squirrely and Rickster will be helping out on the forage harvest. I'm not sure who's running harvester and what, so. Alright, let's get this big bad thing. Look at this 30 meters. Wahaha. Alright, so we are all set to go. We got lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff to do. This never ends. Work on this farm, we're getting more fields and more stuff to do. Trying to keep the equipment count down a little bit so we keep it from getting too laggy. And go. And we're off. That's holding the GPS okay. I was kind of concerned about that. Oh, it helps if you turn the GPS on, yeah, it holds it much better then. Can I raise this up? Need to raise this. Can you not raise the spray?
I don't think so. Not with a dribble bars.
Okay. Well, doesn't particularly like this ground, I don't think. The thing's wobbling all over the place. Not supposed to be dragging through the dirt, is it?
It depends on which parts are dragging through the dirt. The actual pipes that hang down, they can drag along the ground.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it seems to be following the terrain, okay.
It's more the metal strips going across it shouldn't hit the ground.
Today in real life I was planted peas today, and some more strawberry plants, and did I say peas? No, I planted carrots today. Peas was yesterday. Lots of peas. Sold some tomatoes in the market, made some money. Fun stuffs.
Oh, he's going straight up through the middle of the field.
Yeah, why not? So, perhaps, Mike, if you get any downtime there, you might want to go around with a small tanker around the edges or something. In a little bit. Probably should go around the edges when I get to the end here. So you've been doing a little bit of work, real life, right?
A little bit, yes.
Busy.
Far too busy. But I'm not really allowed to talk about it due to my job.
Oh, okay. Alright. You can say busy, and that's you not tell us what your job is. There we go. They're not gonna fire you for that, are they?
Hopefully not. They've been complaining about not putting stuff on social media and stuff like that, so yeah, they're a little bit hot on things.
Yeah, the mafia gets that way. Oh wait, you work for the
This
mafia?
is anti-social media.
Yeah, that's right. You can tell by how many times people get run into by tractors. And I'm just about out.
Alright, got 2 tanks full waiting for you.
Okay, do I just come down there to refill?
Yeah. The green box is what I'll keep refilling, so...
Okay. Just stick it right in the middle of the field or something. Then we, I'll just go around them.
Yeah, but then I can't cultivate the field as well.
Okay. Well, we still need to go around the edge here to spray, so.
Thank you, sir.
On that right now.
Okay. Oh gosh, maybe I should have used a faster tractor. Wake me up before I get there. It gives me lots of time to look around the cab. That little chair they always put in these tractors, is that just, you know, if you bring the kids along? Looks like a pretty small chair.
It's a company companion seat, basically.
I know.
That's what they class as being.
Just use the field box.
Yep. It's the idea of just parking it off to the edge.
Here with this big rig. I have to move that truck out of the way.
I thought it might just reverse off the field up to it.
Yeah, you'd think. Once it starts filling, there, on with the truck.
You should empty the field box and then I should be able to refill that with the tanker.
Okay, I'll just back the tanker up a little bit. Oh, I'm not going to be going through here anyway. Yeah, that's why you parked here, because you figured you'd be out of the way.
Hmm.
You were. You just didn't know it. That's a big tractor. Bit jiggly as it fills up. Getting jiggly with the slurry.
Getting jiggly with it.
Mm-hmm.
All filled up.
How you guys doing over there with the chaff?
They're doing okay.
Kind of tricky with 3 people. Or not so much tricky, but not as efficient. Seems you haven't got quite enough either one person harvesting, you've got somebody sitting idle, or else, you know, you're actually I should just go around the other way. Or else, what am I trying to say? You either got too much harvesting or too much hauling. Guess, Mike, I'm gonna go around up that side over here so you can cultivate this end. I'm just following you up there.
Mm-hmm.
Though you will have to do a little bit down at this end because it's kind of skinny for using this.
You say it didn't match up right.
Yeah, I'll just do a strip to use as a guide to start with. Okay, so I'll run this up there. Hopefully we can span the whole width. Here we go. And now, did you grab my GPS at all so you could see where the lines were, or
No.
kind of
Just
go along
going
the
as
edge and let me?
tight as I can to the edge.
Well, the reason I asked that was because the width on this is exactly right to the edge of where you sprayed. Like, it looks like you're going up the edge of my GPS line, except right here it's going to be a little bit of a gap. Oh well. Oh well, if there's a little skinny bit there that doesn't get it, doesn't really matter, does it?
Not too much considering the size of the field.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, we're going to get 99.8% yield.
No, Trillion's not here.
Planting what? Planting potatoes. She'll hear you though. That's trouble. So, I'm planting potatoes on here? You're right. You plant potatoes on here, I won't be back for the next 2 weeks.
Okay, we'll plant potatoes then.
Oh, no. You're channeling fat, are you?
Uh-huh.
Sounds like it. You're now watching Jerk Vision.
He didn't want you to feel lonely.
Hmm.
Don't want to miss out on an episode.
Ramming speed.
I'm used to that.
So, I hate to say it, you're gonna have to go around the edge again because there's a few
know.
little missy bits.
I know,
Alright.
I've seen them. I'm trying to get it right up against the outside edge more than anything else.
I didn't realize how skinny that was. I'll go along closer to the edge now.
You could always have a bigger one for doing the outside.
Little broadcast spreader is good for doing those edges, isn't it? Ooh. Good thing I'm using an articulated tractor. We should almost just grass that corner in there and just go straight along the line that's along the back of the building. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, next time we think of it. Overlapping a little bit, but makes it a little easier later.
Oh, I'm not getting the messages come through from Steam.
Oh, Ark has another 50 million gigabyte update. Do you want to update now? No, Ark can go take a flying leap off I'm not allowed to say that stuff online.
Well, it's gone taking a flying leap off of my computer at the moment, so...
Yeah, mine too.
Turned around and said
Too much.
Another 5 gigabyte for download earlier, so...
What did you say you figured the total download size of the game was at this point?
Probably
The expansion pack?
probably around about 90 to 100 gigabytes, I should have thought.
A long walk out, a short airlock.
My monthly download quota is 150 gigabytes, so it would use 2/3 of my download just to download the game. So no, thank you, Ark. I won't be playing you again for a long time.
I think when Rick got rid of it, that was a few months ago now. He said it was about 80 gigabytes, and I've had at least 2 more 5 gigabyte updates since then. So yeah, just a little bit.
Oops, I don't want to unfold. Oh yes, I do want to fold it. So I wonder if I should contact my ISP and say, hey, look at this. This is their disk size. This is your quota. Hello? That's like, I can't even download 2 games like this. There you go. Maybe I can get something good out of it. They'll say, well, you should buy unlimited, sir. Well, okay, I live in the back of nowhere and I don't have the fiber that you're offering with limitless data is not available. Oh, well, you're screwed. Here. Now, while we're at it, let's add some additional charges that we noticed you weren't getting. Dope. I'm not bitter though. just sounds that way. Oh, we got Mr. I can't remember where I'm typing over there. We miss Sam. Well, I think that box is getting pretty empty.
I imagine that box probably is empty.
It's about to be. Now, are we able to fill from the truck as well?
Yes, you can do. Just have full truck forwards, fine.
Yeah, I don't understand the point of the box when you can just fill from the truck. Oh, I guess if you're dropping it off and...
Because if I disappear off with the truck now, you haven't got the truck there, and you can still fill from the box.
May as well just run 2 trucks then. Anyway.
We haven't got 2 trucks to use at the moment if they're using them up for the...
just throw the trailer in. Alright. Oh wow, this is almost... Well, it's 80% and still... Oh, and it's... I got 83 out of it. Okay, so I'll just back into the trailer. Oh, you're gonna pull forward, are you?
Mm-hmm. I'll stay away from the field box, otherwise it'll try and overload to that.
Well, I think I can just do it myself. I'll use my own pump, thank you very much. That's newer. And off again. I'll go back this way. Start from here and head out around that way. Wow, it takes a while to unfold this thing. So Rick, you done any exciting farming, real life farming stuff recently?
No.
No. Oh.
Mostly repairing equipment.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, right? You're like, well, I don't want to do all that manual labor. I want a bunch of equipment, and then you're just doing manual labor instead of in the field. You're doing it on your equipment, so you don't.
Or paying to have it done.
Yeah, well, or that, yeah. But it's funny. I guess it's probably less effort to do the maintenance than it is to be out in the field working by hand.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't do it, right? Glad we got this articulated tractor today. I think that's making this slurrying a little bit easier.
Plowing with a fork for 4 weeks.
Along with an iron rake yesterday. Putting in peas and carrots today. Carrots is a lot easier than peas. Peas, you gotta, well, it's best to soak them for a few hours or even overnight before you plant them because they seem to germinate a little better. You gotta soak them and get the soil prepped, and then, so what we actually did was tilled. We've got really rocky soil, so went through it with the rototiller and then picked through it all with iron rake and dug out all the rocks because it's really rocky. It's where we're growing rocks, and then just went along with a snow shovel and scraped back the bottom 2 inches, scrape it aside, plant the peas and tap them or pat them down, and then you put the soil back over. So it's a little bit labor intensive, probably more than needs to be done, but hey, we got pretty decent germination and yield out of it, so it works.
Nice.
You have a rock farm. Do you have a junk farm also?
No, actually, there's lots of those here on my little island, but fortunately, me and my family choose not to be looking like junk dealers, even though we have lots of equipment. It's all, put away properly and cleaned and all that stuff. So, nope, we don't have junk. We have a nice, tidy yard.
Take care of your gear; it'll take care of you.
Oh yeah. Too expensive not to. Oh
exactly.
My gosh, things cost so much. Wow, I'm starting to show my age, aren't I? Or shouldn't I say, aren't we, Rick? You gotta maintain your stuff.
You mean we're starting to show our wisdom?
Yeah, okay. Or experience at the very least. Wisdom would be if you never had needed the experience to start with. Wisdom's if you listen to someone who's smarter than you. That's wisdom. Or someone who's already had the experience. That's what I meant.
Quit digging that hole.
Well, I'm spreading it. I may as well be talking it too.
Someone's got to fill the tank up.
Yeah. There's a hose going from the cab back to the
Squirrely.
tanker.
Yep, no problem.
You guys seem to be a little faster at switching vehicles than I am.
Do you use the vehicle switcher, Rick?
I gotta get my buttons straightened out with
Oh,
that.
the HUD hider is conflicting. Mine
Yep.
still comes up, but when I press, if I hit, I change mine from Control to Alt. So when I hit Alt 1, I go to the tractor group and then just keep hitting Alt 1 to step through it.
Okay.
But now the Alt key, I switched. It's still, when I press Alt, it comes up and shows the HUD hiders and showing a bunch of missing stuff in the 10N EN XML file.
Right.
So, but my actual HUD hider key is my right control, is what I set it to, because I wasn't using it for anything. My gosh, I've been yakking so much, I haven't really been showing this stuff and showing the different camera views of this setup and such. Pretty complicated looking trailer. Or should I say implement? Gimme. Are you empty now, Mike? Because I could check glance. Yeah. Oops. Oops. Come on, Phil. There we go. Ooh, the neighbors are complaining about the smell. Can't say I blame them.
There's a lot of neighbours.
Yeah, this is a pretty busy spot through here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of houses, isn't there? Yeah. When I came over here, I drove on that little concrete walkway that goes in between.
Yeah, so do I. Trying to miss the people as you're going down it.
I don't. I aim for them. Don't miss them at all. Yep. They go every time you run over one. It's neat.
Is that a new mob we're putting, is it?
I don't need no stinking mod. I have an imagination.
Such violence.
My name is Hitman. What were you expecting? Flowers? Hitman. He's back in the flower garden again. He's trimming
point.
tulips. He's murdering marigolds. Deadheading. I don't know if you deadhead marigolds. I don't know. I'm a murderer. I'm not a florist. I can be both.
Side project.
Actually, went out and took almost 50 pictures of flower gardens and vegetable gardens and all sorts of stuff around the yard today. Oops, I bumped it. Sorry. Thought I could stop in time. This thing actually takes a second to stop, it seems. Not quite as quick. Of course, it's a big machine, that's probably why. My story, and I'm sticking to it. Like napalm and a bare leg. Now I'm into a sticky situation.
We're spreading some slurry, so I imagine would be.
I said sticky, not stinky.
It's wet, so it'll be sticky as well. Good job they don't have mud in farm soon. Well, not in this map anyway.
Right. There's a mod for it, I think. Spin tires, that would be neat. Farming and spin tires.
Well, the Pleasant Valley map has got the dirt patches in it.
Mm-hmm. How's the corn chopping going over there?
It's going.
Busy.
Almost done?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're almost done getting started.
I'm having a chaffing good time.
Oh, that's good. That was punny. Junkyard's got punny jokes. You have to. If Pat's not here, you're gonna pick up the slack. It's the most delightful smell in the field. Almost broken his song there.
Smells like money
today. Smells like money. It's the smell of life. That's what I've always said about it. Smell of life. Alright, so wow. Still got a lot to do on this field. I'm not gonna get it done today. Or on screen, I mean. Especially if I don't pay attention and I'm spraying all over the place and overlapping and stuff. Heading back for more slurry. We should, we need like a tanker at either end of the field because I'm basically getting down the one length of the field.
Then you will need two people chasing after you.
Mm-hmm.
Am I just about keeping up with you?
I wonder why you weren't getting that rest of that spraying and cultivating done. I just figured you were going easy and driving around and taking pictures
Yeah.
of other people working.
No, the tanker you've got on the back of your tractor at the moment holds the same as the tanker I've got on the lorry.
Ooh. To get you just to bring it to me right on the field then.
I still struggle.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go through it pretty fast with this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, with this big tractor, you should be able to stick a slurry wagon here, or like a slurry trailer, in between the sprayer and the tractor, so like a train. Probably been done.
What you could do with this being able to overload to you while you're on the run.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that'd be tricky. You'd have to make sure you stay ahead of me, because those big wings will grab you. Then we'll have a mess.
Well, the mod that I've seen on Mod Hoster, it's got the pipe that comes over the top.
Oh, okay.
So
like go to front of you? Yeah.
So my tractor would be sitting out in front of you, well, next to you, but forwards, and then it would go into the top pipe, basically.
Right.
Nothing happened. Nobody saw anything. There is nothing to see at the south side of 14.
What did you do? South side of 14. I got a feeling there's some flattening corn. Nope, nothing. He says nothing. I said there's nothing to see. It means don't look.
No, nothing happened.
Don't you hate it when nothing happens? Especially when other people are watching. Alright, I think this time I'll try and monitor this, and at the 50% mark I'll turn around and come back.
But thankfully Noon is watching.
Yep. Good thing Noon's watching. Oh, I love that modulator, it's fun stuff. It came out noon. Okay. Vocabulator, what? Why don't you say that so we can hear it say it? Vocabulator. Yeah, but say it in the voice modulator. We can't hear that. All we see is big blob of text. And I'm sure there's people like me who would have this going in the background or something. You're just listening in, not watching while you're playing. Now they have to alt-tab back here and look to see what you're saying.
Vocabulator.
Vocabulator. Again.
Vocabulator.
Making up words. Burn some words. We just, say whatever. Doesn't actually have to make sense or even be a real word. There we go. Stopped at 51%. That's good enough. Now we'll come back the other way. Saves a trip.
Well, it might be a real word somewhere.
Well, it could be. Maybe it is a real word. Wow.
Nothing happened again, twice.
It's all that talking, all that chatting. That's okay. If it weren't for shoddy work, none of us would get anything done. I can hear now. What's all this us and we?
Make that 3 times.
Well, okay, so fool me twice. ... Okay, where's that? Is Mike back yet?
Been back and loading up again.
Back and gone. Well, this time I did it smart. I only went up the field halfway and came back. I am so smart. SMRT. We're actually out of time for today. Alas, alas.
SMRT.
So SMRT. So what percentage do you figure of that the fields do you have done there? You had to guess. Make a guesstimate.
We're not quite half.
Well,
Maybe a quarter.
35.
Alright, we're about 60% done this field probably. Wow, these fields are big. Did I mention that? Have I said that today? That field 19 is freaking huge. I guess
No.
I haven't. Okay, well, now I have. Gotta make sure it's, that token holy crap thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we are at about the end of our day for today, so if anyone has anything else to say before we go, does anyone? Nope. Alrighty then, well, let's all say goodbye then.
Bye.
See you
Have
later,
a good
guys.
one.
Bye for now.